How are we? Hello. Hello, YouTubers. Mm. Let's see how it goes. Friday. Today is Friday now. What a go on now. Hello. Hello, YouTubers. You're welcome. This is Yeye Kudi TV. This is Yeye Kudi TV. I'm trying to wait for us to gain to catch up. Try and come up. I think I try can come up. I feel. I've eaten. I've done everything. I've put clothes inside washing machine. I'm trying to come up. Èyí ni ìgbà tí mo jẹun mo ti yọ èyí tó. I've eaten. I've done everything. I've put clothes inside washing machine. Hello. Hello. Good evening, everybody. You're all very welcome. How are you? Good evening. Hello. Why is this thing making noise? There shouldn't be noise. Good evening. Let's try and see. Let's try and see how people will. Let's wait a bit, okay? This is what I've been going through that is annoying me. Please, can you try and type so that at least if I see you type, I can, I'm not able to see you people type. So please, can you try and type? If you type, that will be helpful. Or tap on Facebook, like as in, and share so that maybe that will make me. I'm not seeing comments. I can name people that they are telling me. They are telling me Biliki Biala, that is my daughter's cousin. His mom is watching. It's only showing me you are watching. Remilekun Olaniyan watching. Ira Law watching. It's only showing watching. It's not showing that you are typing or you are liking or you are sharing or so it's concerning. And on William, hello, hope you are doing great. I'm doing great, and yourself? Ashiri Warase, hey. Hello, nice to meet you. Hello. Annie Perry, good evening. Are you married? You beautiful. Of course I am married. I have been married now. This year it will be 25 years in marriage. Okay, so thank you for asking. Victoriously Vicky, hello Yeye, you are entertaining and beautiful. Thank you, darling sister. How are you? Happy New Year. I bet I have greeted a lot of you on YouTube, but it seems, are we here or we are not in the mood today? It's not every day that people are in the mood to. I titled this thing. I don't know if it's gone off. Can you see any title? I titled it. I don't know if it's gone off. Today is Friday. I titled it and I don't know if it's gone off. None of the court clerks, none of them is here. I don't know. None of the court clerk is here. Why? Why? No title. Oh, I actually did. You won't believe it. I actually titled it. But I think for some reason, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Sorry. Hello, hello. Is that a wig? Yes, it's a wig. My hair is very low. I wear low cut. I don't have that energy or that patience. Better word to use is patience to sit down and to make my hair. So I would always settle for wig. Okay, Eunice is on YouTube. Hello, Eunice. How are you? Well, why is Facebook? Nothing is coming up. I'm not seeing anything. How is everything, Eunice? How did work go today? What about Adebisi? Good evening, Yeye Kudi. Happy New Year. How is the family? I'm very well indeed. And you, Sister Adejoke Omolayo. Thank you. You're tapping on Facebook. Really? This is what I complained about earlier in the day, you know, and yesterday. It's concerning, I don't know which style is this now. I don't know. This style now, I'm not getting it because it's sometimes all these things need to be interactive, and so if I have to do the whole talking, so please, Facebook people, do me a favor, share and try and tap. It's not encouraging that you people are typing. I can't see anything. Like it's been ongoing since. Don't bother yourself. You are always beautiful. Thank you, Sister Adejoke. God bless you. Thank you. So that it's not really fair that I want to have an interactive chat and I'm not able to see what you are typing, what's ongoing. It's not encouraging, but please try and do me a favor by sharing, keep tapping, and keep, whilst I'm talking, just keep your views, if you kick against anything, please respectfully submit it. Do not insult us. Don't insult us in this courtroom. We don't take that. So be submissive. Sorry, I don't mean be submissive. Write down your views or opinions without being rude. You understand? Because nobody knows it all. Most importantly, what matters is we are here to know more, love each other. Outside our home, but there's Facebook is a place to like interact, share, chats. You understand? Therapeutic as well. To unwind and like that, and to of course learn more and network. You understand? Connection, fashion, social, education, everything. So, and we are learning. Now, if you are not, I am. If anybody, I'm one of the people that will say social media blessed me. It doesn't matter. There are some things I've seen there too. I'll be like, the insult I've received the most on earth is on social media. Yes, that is true. But nevertheless, you look at the pros, the cons, and also you weigh it. If you don't want to be there, then leave it. But me, like I always say to myself, this social media is created for all of us. And so we go chop am together, enjoy it together. Nobody can chase anybody away from here. Na you go comot. You understand? Na you go comot. Nobody. Na you go comot say you no wan do. You can't chase anybody away from the social media. So let's start. Hello, Sandra, baby. I wish Facebook people, sorry, Facebook people, but try and be typing. Hopefully to come. Hello, Sandra, baby. How are you? Happy New Year, sweetie. I know I've seen some of you on Facebook before, but let me still say that on YouTube as well. Now, yesterday I was meant to have a chat with you people. I actually came out, but unfortunately, my battery was very, very, very flat, and I did not charge it purposely because I didn't intend to stay more than 15-20 minutes. Unfortunately, I think I didn't see. I was about to commence on the discussion, and my battery went flat, and I was glad. I said good night, see you people today, thank you. So what trended, we gossip, we learn, we laugh, we cruise, we fight, we do everything. Most importantly, we love each other, innit? So what happened that baffled me? It didn't baffle me. No, no. That word baffle me, no. That's not what the right word. What happened that this exposure that is happening now to the internet, I mean, what social media is doing. Yes, I know there are some things that it is affecting in our life. In fact, if you want to ask that, what are the terrible things, is more. Social media has affected many people more in the negative way, I suppose, the positive way. Many things. You know that. In fact, on social media, people have met people. You understand? People have met people that have pied them. Pied, I mean, when I say pied, on social media, all the people that you're hiding from, that you don't want them to know how, if you just post anything and your family back home, they see you, they will come and be begging you for money. Those are bad things. Some even say that they jazz them. Those of you that are from background that they jazz people. Some, there are stories that adoption and all this kidnapping is from there. Even frauding people is on social media. Some people that they frauded me before on social media now. In fact, when the person finished frauding me, the person then told me that if it was he that was behind this thing, he just said, did he tell me that? Did he come to me? I was the one that saw him, because I want to do business. You understand? Because I want to do business, I contacted this person, unknown person, just displayed some kind of, copy, designer slippers and everything. And I said I wanted to patronize the person. And I invested some thousands of dollars. I didn't know that it's fake. It was a bad moment for me. And same, this social media has made me meet a lot of people. You understand that at one point, I influence, I sell land, and they have bought land for me. I sell clothing as well, and they have bought for me. Do you understand? So the networking is baddest. It depends on where you find yourself. You might find yourself inside Kalo, the terrible parts, and you might find yourself, you will meet wonderful people. I can never forget that guy that duped me. Yeah, he was even abusing me. After I casted, after I had sent the money, like the moment I sent the money like this, the guy just blocked me. I now screenshot the pictures and phone number, everything. Obama, meet her again. That's social media. So I have learned a lot of lessons. I have met people that are on normal day, norm. This kind of people, one-to-one, they can't stand where you are. It's not pride. I'm just saying the truth. But on social media, they will see your picture or you doing anything, and they will abuse you. If God gives you the privilege to see them on ground. Remember the lady that lied on Eniola Badmus, the actress, and God so good, they tracked her, I don't know how they did it, they caught her. Eniola Badmus could not explain how the person that lied, that how she met Eniola with her friend, and Eniola wanted to pimp her friend, that she's a pimp, she's that, blah, blah, blah. By the time she saw the person, in fact, the condition in which the person is even living, she's meant to help that person. Many of those people are behind it. They are keypad warriors. You will see them. If you have the opportunity to see the people abusing you, you will forgive them. I'm telling you the truth. So why am I saying this? Social media is so large, it's so big, it's so that a lot of things, it just depends on where and how, what God puts across and puts in your way regarding social media. God help us. Do you understand? So God help us. That should be your prayers. So God help us. So far so good. Yeah, in the new year now, you can see the lane that we are on. This particular lane now is lane of a lot of you. A lot of you, many of you are owners of the courtroom. You are very used to me. I'm very used to you. I may not have seen 99% of you people, but we have relationship. Some of you have taken me as your sister, even though we are not blood related. Some of you have taken me as part of your family. You probably shared your story with me. Some of you just love to listen to me. Some of you have introduced me to your family without seeing me physically. Some of them will just say, hey, I'm watching Yeye Kudi. So if I ever come across you at one point or the other, maybe at the airport or maybe in just a supermarket, I'm not most times surprised when people's husband, some of them will be somebody's husband. I remember when I was in London, I think this is my trip, it was one man like that saw me at the supermarket, Tesco supermarket, and if you see the way this man, he was so happy to see me, husband to one of us. I don't know the person till tomorrow. I don't know the person till tomorrow, but he said, I have to call my wife. Are you not Yeye Kudi? I said, yes. He said, please, I want to snap with you. As he was snapping with me, doing video with me, he still wasn't satisfied. He still said, please, I want to do a video call. He now called his wife, excited. The wife was now saying, why are you doing video call? He now said, you don't know who I have. You can't believe. He was so excited. And many times I've come across that at the airport, at parties. I remember one man too, on my husband's birthday, that was about 2 years ago in America, and the man came for, somebody just invited him for a party. He didn't even know that it was my husband's birthday, and he didn't know that, because he knows I'm not based, I'm not based in America, but we chose to do that 60th birthday in America. And so the guy, when he saw me, was like, hey, he went to change $100 and was spraying me and told somebody, please hold it and video us, because I want to show my wife that I sprayed Yeye Kudi. He said, I want my wife to see, because she loves you. God knows, he did a video call. I saw the woman, the lady, but if you ask me, if I meet this person there now, do I know her? No. This is what social media in many ways have blessed us. The people that know you are more than the people you know. I'm telling you, it doesn't have to be that because you are a speaker on the media. No. Forget it. It does not have to be. Many people are watching you. And also, it has also helped us in many ways to comport ourselves, respect ourselves. Yes, I can tell you with my full chest. Do you know many people on social media, be it that you are a speaker, a celebrity, anything, some people are hoping for your downfall. Hence the reason why you are going to always be watchful and be prayerful. I am telling you the truth. Some things that you display on the social media, be it yourself, be it your children, be it your marriage, be it anything, some people are looking and waiting for that sad news to come from your house. There are some people like that. That is social media. And because of that, you on your own, you will always pray with that season. You understand? You will know that, attack more. Because you will wonder why on earth, people that don't know you, people that you don't know, people that you are not sharing man with, nothing, we just dislike or hate you for no reason. So all those things, social media have taught us many lessons. If you are not learning, I am learning. I have many reasons to say I enjoy faith. In fact, I'm extending and enlarging my course to YouTube and other places. Other places I have not been very, very active before. But over time, I've just stay put on Facebook for years. I think I've missed out on many other networking, like YouTube and everything. I just had a page there, left it dormant. I'm not going to do that again. I will utilize and make use of all my social media platforms, and all of all this YouTube. If they do music, sorry, I will do it too, by the grace of God. For as long as I am living, I will make good use of it, of every platform. If it makes sense for me, please let me charge my phone. That's the thing about. Hello, can I have my iPhone 13 charge a USB cable? iPhone 13 USB cable. Hurry. Hey, no noise, please. Nobody in my room, please. Mi ò tí wọnú yàrá yẹn, ìsàlẹ̀ ni mo wà látẹ̀kan. Ẹ má wọnú yàrá mi o. Ẹ kàn jókòó sí yàrá mi bẹ́ẹ̀ pé èmi àti yín dìkọ̀ dà nǹkan kan pọ̀ síbẹ̀. So let me have the iPhone 13, please. The cable. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, Faru, stop. Cause stop me making me, Joe. You know I don't like that thing. Stop me making me. Make me, I'm a jack, no be me. I love you more, Tutara. Hey, I see. Tutara is the first comment I'm seeing now. You see, I said if people keep commenting, hopefully Facebook will come up. Yes, thank you. If you people keep commenting, hopefully Facebook will come up. Thank you. Thank you. Facebook will come up. Just keep typing. It will hopefully come up. Now, let's start. Okay? It will hopefully come up. Let's start. Okay? A lot of us, did we notice? Spokes. Happy New Year. I'm just seeing you. Where have you been? You are very welcome. I see you on YouTube now. Rafia Agboke. Do you know I love you more, Tani? Thank you so much. Thank you. Sister Barbara, hallelujah. I'm seeing comments now. Shetiri, maybe it's beginning to come up. Hopefully, Tolani Toby, thank you, darling sister. God bless you. I love you. Thank you. See, it's coming up now on Facebook. Now, let's see. Before we talk on Annie, I'm going to wait. Okay? Let's be very sincere. I don't know about you people, but I have shared my story before about the system, the way the system is in Nigeria. About come and normal. I don't know how to. I don't know how to. I don't know if I can say it the way I want. That beating of kids. I know that African parents, we don't spare the rod. Even the Bible testifies to it. The Bible says, "Kafi egba, kafi no, whatever." Toba wa in people's, our children's body, meaning if we were once kids too, our parents did it to us, and our parents were once kids too. In fact, if you hear the punishment that our parents underwent from their parents, abroad, most of those parents would have been jailed. I'm telling you the truth. Most of those parents would have been jailed. I understand why Oyibo people, they don't like us. They don't support beating. They believe that you can deprive. There are many ways to punish a child. Yeah? Because you can mistakenly beat a child or anybody to buy. Or anybody, let's even say, not say child only. Even as help, you understand, you can, by mistake, error, beat somebody and the person will buy. Some have disease or sickness in their system before, you may not know. Why some just waiting for a push, and the heart problem the person has been nursing will trigger anything, and that's the way the person will just soda. So, or you will be, your child can make you so upset that you will beat that child. The child, can I shock you people? My father, throughout the days of his life, to God be the glory, my daddy has many children. Anytime we recall or recount on, only once that my daddy laid his hand on me throughout the days of his life. To God be the glory, my daddy lived up to 72, 71 going to 71, not 72, because the year was meant to clock 72 was the year he died. So my dad only laid his hand on me once, and that once was a slap because I lied. Was a slap. It's not a bad, dirty slap, oh, you understand? But I can say it's a slap because I lied. And what was the lie? The lie was a man opposite our home, in Ikeja, his only child, this family, the only child that they have. A few people heard of the story way back then in the 80s, Airport Hotel. There was a child, there was a young man who was in his secondary school then that died. He dived into the swimming pool and hit his head, boom. And that was, by the time they got him, he already died. So in Ikeja then, every parent said their kids should not visit Airport Hotel, and as in go for swimming, anything swimming. You understand? Because Yoruba people will say, now, iṣẹ́ ò kí ń pààyàn, kíní kan, you understand? Please help me with that Yoruba. The poverty not dey pa person. Nah, something like, like baje, wealth, or all this mommy's girl, daddy's baby, all those things that buys people. Iṣẹ́ kì í pààyàn, kíní kan, yeah. So our parents said, everybody like in Ikeja, do not go to Airport Hotel to swim. That family, they lost their only child at an old age. Before they even see the child born, they say Ite. That was the only child of those couple. Until they left this surface art, because at that point, after they lost that child, Ikeja was not bearable for them again, because they could see many people, my older ones, that were mates with their son. You understand? They relocated out of Ikeja and came abroad, one of these countries, I don't know. But later we start hearing Ayo Loma, exactly, Ayo, thank you, Ayo Loma, that's the right thing. So our parents, in fact, that was what instilled fear of swimming into someone like me. In the beginning of my life, swimming was part of Ikeja lifestyle. On Saturday, Sunday, you will see all of people, their driver will bring them to Airport Hotel. We used to have trainers, and they had people that were, that would be there to save us, and life jackets and everything. But because of the demise of this particular young man, many of us were banned. And I was unfortunately amongst them, my older ones, everything. So that day, I went. I was still in primary school. I followed people, enter their car, and I went to swimming pool. My mother from swimming pool there, the people that maybe saw their children and they have come to use thingy to drag their children home, they told my mom. That's how my mother told them to go and bring me home. And by the time I was getting home, my daddy was at home. I can never forget that day. By the time I got home, I met my daddy at home. It was on a Saturday, either Saturday or Sunday. I can't remember, Saturday or Sunday, it was not weekday. By the time I got home, around evening, around 4, 5, as I was entering, my daddy doesn't beat, but we fear my dad more than my mom. My mother beats. Her own mannerism of beating. In short, in fact, na me chop my mama came back because I was, out of all of us, na me just stubborn pass. You understand? And the way my mother beats is slippers. She will put one here. As you are handling this one, another one don't reach ground. You will think that Ijalo is what is chopping your body. She knows how to tackle beat. So, and you will be crying like an idiot. You understand? You will be crying. As I hold here, you will be doing like this for me. Oh, my younger ones will always say, the mommy was so soft. Now me, they take kofanle. You understand? Because me, I know they hear word. So my dad, when I got in, as my mother, and my mother, she was reporting you. If she's reporting you to my dad, if my mother is reporting you to my dad, forget it. Because she knows that we fear my dad. He doesn't beat, but he will withdraw many things. My daddy is the only one that when he comes so many times, yeah, you will go and meet him. Daddy, I want to eat chicken and chips. He will tell you, oh yeah, come and they should take you to Chicken George or Pintos. My daddy is like our sugar daddy. Do you understand how sugar daddy treats sugar girls, babies? He's very, very nice and very generous. My mommy is no, if you can't eat the amala that she has prepared, God has buttered your bread. She doesn't have time that she will give you money, you go and waste it and go and be buying chicken and tea. My mom, no, she's Yadebu typical. So I will understand my parent. So if you are deprived of all those things, it's like your life make no sense. So we respect my daddy a lot. We fear him because we don't want him to withdraw those treats. We don't like it at all. It can affect my life then. So daddy, now as I entered daddy, I just saw daddy. Hell, and they said, Timbo. He spoke Ijebu. I will never forget. And I said, I went with my friend. We were walking up and down. And you know, if you swim, your eyes will show it. You understand? It will be as if you have gone to take Igbo. Your eyes will be red. My mother was not saying, ìwọ ọmọ yìí, ibo ló ti rí irọ́. My mom, ibo ló ti rí irọ́. Ìwọ tí àwọn said, all the people that saw me. She was mentioning that they saw you don't swim. Hey, ọmọ mi ti ré bọ́. Ẹ má bínú. Farouk! What happened to my son? Did he fall down? Oh my God. Àwọn ọmọ yìí ló máa jẹ́ kẹ́ ṣe mí léṣe. Ẹ má bínú. Ẹ má bínú. Don't be angry. Ẹ má bínú is my big boy. He was doing video chat and he said he went to and he slipped and he fell. It's my big boy. It's not my little boy, but he's fine. It's just that he slipped. He said he tried to save himself, so she's what hit the floor. It's not anything. Ẹ má bínú. Ọmọ mi kékeré. Ọmọ mi kékeré ni mo rò pé ó ń fò láti bẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ lórí bọ́. Àwọn ọmọ yìí. Yes, it's big. It's demo. It's demo. He said when he saw me, he said, Oh boy, Emma Binu, I have to calm down. Our shikini, I thought it was our shikini because he know his bunk bed. But your lo child láti fò, you know, all these children. It's not baby of the house, it's the big boy. Yellow ṣubú. Ó ní òun chai, omi sleep ẹsẹ̀ òun. Mo ní, I shall check him, he's fine. He was even standing when he saw me, he said, mommy, it's me. It's not them, it's not Farouk. Eshegoni. It's not the baby of the house. Not I'm a shaking that one. If it's the one, he would have started crying. He would have started crying. He would have started crying. Ẹkún yẹn gan bí ti tèmi báyìí ni. He would have started crying. Òun ti ṣe ya. Òun ti ṣe. Thank God. It is well. Let me just drink water. It is well. It is well. Okay. So, let's continue. So, that's how I just told my daddy that I followed, that I didn't go to swimming pool. I didn't go to swimming pool. My mom was doing baby. My daddy just said, will you come on? That will you come on, shut up. If you ask any of her, will you come on, shut up? Ẹnu mi ni mo ti gbọ́. Ẹnu mi. Do you want to know? Everybody knows me. If I cry as a baby, as a young girl, and you tell me sorry, you have made a mistake. When I'm crying, leave me to cry. Don't say sorry. That sorry is adding fuel to fire. You know it will burn more. I will cry the more. That sorry is as if you are mocking me. I don't know. In fact, my mother can never forget. If you see, she still says it, that none of my child took that thing. Don't man she me. If you want to beg, my mother say, feel yeye ni o, feel yeye ni, feel àwọn yeye kini ẹ ló ń worry ẹ feel. They will leave me. Now there I go dey cry. If you even say you want water, I will cry more. My daddy will slap me. I didn't cry. I didn't cry. I immediately took ill. You won't believe it, that's how much me and my daddy, I love my daddy, You people don't know. When he do it like this, I swear like I remember, but I didn't do all those. I didn't. I immediately, I said shaking like fever, malaria, every time. Went inside the room. My daddy couldn't eat. My daddy couldn't eat. My father couldn't eat. And the reason why he doesn't touch children is because, he's a lawyer, 1. 2, an experience of his in London where someone he knows in London also beat a child in London, and the boy eventually died. It's PTSD that caused my daddy that he doesn't beat children. Do I make sense to you? The man didn't intend to buy his child, but in fact, did not eventually go to any. He didn't intend to buy the child, but it led to the child's demise. That's the reason why my dad doesn't beat. We didn't really get to know until later on in life. When my mommy gave my daddy, when they served him his food, after that my slap, after like maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes, I had already slept off because I took ill instanta. My daddy told them to go and wake me up. My mother, she vexed for 30 days over this issue. My daddy told them to go and wake me up. When I came out, He said, what is wrong with me? I was not shaking. He said, what do I want to eat chicken, George? Ah! My mommy was so angry. My mommy was saying, you worry about that you are the one spoiling these children. Somebody that went to swimming pool. You know, they don't want to be talking about this family that lost their child. Just right opposite us. The the guy that lost his life. Right opposite us, the house is still there today, till tomorrow. The family the man didn't have no child. They ended up, this family were the ones that, I think they've sold out the house to somebody else that turned it to another thing like that. They've beautified it more, but those family, they left, no, they didn't leave a child behind. My daddy told them to go and buy me chicken George. He calls it chicken George, even though it's chicken and chips. It's on Towing Street. They carried me, driver carried me to go and buy. That was how my daddy handled that situation. Where am I going to? Look at this hand. There's one I hurt myself in my mommy's shop. The sliding, you know, this one, that one is stitches. This one is a teacher. I have, let me tell you something. Me, I don't hide truth. When I was growing up, I have a brother, a blood brother, younger brother. That is it dyslexia? Is it dyslexia or dyslexia? Dyslexia. Dyslexia. Yeah. That dyslexia, if you are diagnosed of it, if you know about it, it's not as if you don't know what you can speak English, you will speak it. But if you want to write, she's a beautiful girl, you can write the she is a, you won't put it. Beautiful, you will write it. Or you will spell the beautiful. If they tell you spell it with your mouth, you will spell it correctly. But if you write it down, you may miss one letter from it or two. You've written it, you know it, but you will write it wrongly. Same thing, many other things like that. I had a brother like that. I have a brother like that. Yeah. So, what happened is, I'm that, my older ones, I'm that child that growing up, I have older ones, but you will not even believe in the school that I have older ones. But my younger ones know they have senior ones. Do you get that kind of child? I'm that child that I always behave as if I don't have older ones. But I do. Because I don't run to them to save me of this or that. I'm just, that's me, bubbling me. Everybody that knows me in the school is later they will not be saying, Kudi is from this family, you know, because our school bus will carry a lot of us. Sorry, sorry on your me, Kini. Sorry, you know, many of us to school. But it's just until people tell you that I'm from the family, because all of them, they are more of the conservative, but me, I'm the you I'm always there. Yeah. So this particular teacher came into the school. At that point, they have made me chief whip. I don't know if people know what they call chief whip. My brother was taken away from that school, even though this school, the owners of the school, they came from America. They came, the headmistress and the proprietor and the proprietress, they relocated from America to in that year, that 80s. That school was one of the best schools in Lagos State. Many people know in Mate Nursery and Primary School. Go and find out about it. That was where I met all these Oshofa's children, Bamai's children, Abacha's children. Many people know the school that I'm talking about. Obey, Ebenezer Obey's children. Many of them, many of those prominent names then, we were all in that school. So, but no matter how good all these schools are, they do not have this training that you need to have, and all this special need all these things that they do abroad, that they diagnose, I don't hear anything about occupational therapy, kinikon, have you been diagnosed? It's one person, just the same way they do doctors in Nigeria. Your GP here is different from the consultant, is different from specialist, is different from here, optometrist is different from optician, is different. But in Nigeria, all of them, they do one. It's one thing, all of them, they do the same thing. Do you get what I mean? All of them, they do the same thing. So at the age of very tender age, when my brother will get to school, I bet because he had dyslexia, but he was not diagnosed, my brother was termed as a dullard. It was termed as a dullard to an extent that they will even make your father, like my own father, that I always believe that it's only children that are intelligent that are fantastic. The ones that don't know book, they are not good. Until my mom one day asked my brother, what is the problem? And he was very young, 5 years old. What's wrong? When you are at home, you are talking. If they say you to read this thing, you are reading it. But in school, you don't know it. You are not able to do it. If they ask him to stand up and say something, he will wee. He told Mama Gboni. They were beating children. And all those things affect. Oh, nobody said that word. And all those things affect. All those things affect mental state of many people in Nigeria. Many children, many people, even it affects you, because when you are not doing well in school and they are not finding out what the problem is, it can affect your self-esteem. It can also ruin the relationship between you and your parents, especially parents that do not really want to know that there are challenges more than what they can understand. You will teach a child something now, A, B, C, D. One is able to grasp it here. One is not able to grasp it, or one is grasp it, but when you ask that person 1 second later, the person can't remember. Abroad, they will be able to help you understand. This child has ADHD. This child has autism. This child has dyslexia. This child has they will diagnose the child. They will diagnose the child for you. In fact, that my brother that I'm talking about now, my blood brother, is an automobile engineer. Automobile engineer. Are you making sense for me? What I am trying to bring out is that my brother was taken out of the country at the age of 6 years old. It's my blood brother. If they do result like this, they can't even give him result because they can't give him last. My daddy will cower lori peha. Which child is this? And you know, men, and it looks like my daddy as if, you understand? You'll be wondering, how can the one that looks like me like this come and be carrying a dough up and down? Many of those teachers, they have no clue. Yeah, when your child starts school, they will start from, let me tell you, the moment they notice challenges in your child, they will inform you, the parents, that your child, have you noticed that your child needs help? Maybe the child is not talking very well. They will say the child will need speech therapy. They will look at from there, they will know if it is W that is the problem, if it is S that is the problem, if it is H that is the problem. They will start to tell that child to go for that pronunciation. They will teach that child. From there, if they notice that the child is not restless, the child is not able to sit down when other students are sitting down, they will try and see if the child needs to be diagnosed. They will help you find out what the problem is, and they will make the child feel very welcome, not with a bow. Imagine a child that don't understand what is happening to him or her, and you are landing that child a dirty bow, like the bow that teacher gave that child. Like the bow that teacher gave that child. A 3-year-old boy. That's what many of us experienced. That is what many parents do not know. You know, that time growing up, a lot of our parents or a lot of parents will say, teacher is training your child. No! Even when the Bible understands that it is good, it is not in the area of education. No. Go and study your book and you are playing around. You are playing around. Other people are saying, go and do your assignment. You are playing around. If you spank a child or, deprive a child or punish a child for that one, makes sense. But know that you are teaching a child face to face like this, and you ask the child, you gave the child the answer. Now, 6 times 6 is what? Is 12. And you ask the child again, and the child is looking, and you say, bow. You should know that if the child is scared. The child is scared. There are many times you will see that some children need extra tutorial lesson. They will get in touch with you. The school will get you. And if the child is autistic, they will try and make sure that the child, or ADHD, they will try and make sure that if the child cannot be in mainstream schools, maybe he's not able to cope with other students that are able to catch up, fast. They will try and enroll the child in schools that can fit that child. My younger brother, when he got abroad, my daddy took him and brought him away. My daddy was sad. How can he not know something? To him, that's what they were able to tell my parents in Nigeria about my brother. And you can imagine, if not that the school is even a school where their principal, the proprietors came from America. You can imagine how, if it was just every normal school, is beating. Because they will say your head, you just don't want to learn. That's why my daddy never took any of us. I'm Kudirats. Ask all of us, we all have Oruko Sunawa, is Muslim name. My daddy he's a typical Muslim. He went to Mecca almost every year of his life. But he cannot stand that beating that they used in teaching them Kew. They will beat you. Your brain will open. You will Kew. My daddy can't imagine his children undergoing that. That's why none, not a single one, that my daddy enrolled. He allowed us to go and do anything that they won't beat us to learn it. He allowed us that because of that beating. That is the only reason why my daddy never allowed us to go to Lekeu in Arabic school. Is beating. You will put Quran in your brain with beating. When they land you one pow, the thing will enter. But it's not for everybody. Some people still have PTSD. Some people's life is laid back as a result of all this beating. And some people have died. Some people are ill health because of this beating. My younger brother, when he got abroad, that was when he was diagnosed. My mommy will come when they say, my mommy said he go to the dead, don't get dyslexia. He will look to Jebe. My older ones, all those ones that were staying in London, those ones we were saying that mommy is dyslexia. They went to read it up. They enlightened my mommy, enlightened my daddy. You can imagine an educated man, my father, who is really, really educated, schooled in London, didn't even know, clueless. Can I shock some of you? If my parents were even the ones that are the religious, all this maybe white garment, they would have kuku said it was diabolical. When they can say SS, SS. I have a younger brother who is SS. When they can tell our family that he is diabolical, until my daddy told my mom, hey, Mama Jeko, we don't allow them do you 419 with this Jesus Christ. So, because my daddy laughs at my mom when it comes to all this Jesus Christ something. Do you know? Do you get what I mean? There is nobody is doing you also. It's me, you that produce SSO. Our blood type produce SS. Esi room jẹ́wọ́ sọ́fọ̀ wọ́n ṣe wá o. Ẹni kúnrún ẹ ṣe wá o. Are you getting me? Medically, it's proven. Your genotype, you need to check it. And it was from this, my brother, that my parents were enlightened. We had narrow escapes. Almost all of us, only that one, him, that didn't escape it. It was by then my parents also got enlightened. You can imagine if they were not enlightened by it, you can imagine the SS kids that were before then in that generation. They must have been diagnosed with spiritual weapon warfare, or attack from stepmother, attack from the generation. You understand? But it's SS. All these things, they are things that we can use in enlightening ourselves and tell ourselves the truth. Because all these teachers, many of them don't have enough education. Just think about it. Just like if you are a carer taking care of an old woman who has dementia, and the woman maybe hits you or spits on you or just do something nasty towards you, the next thing is to That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. A little baby. Now, can I go back to this story? When this hand, I showed you two, one has stitches, one has stitches. When this hand, it happened to me in my primary school. They know me. This face, they know me. I was made the chief whip of my class. You know, prefect. I don't know if you all remember prefect. And then chief whip is if you are making noise, write name of noise maker. I probably must have seen the people making noise. I can't remember that much. But all I know is there's this man. He beats with left hand in that school that time. He beats with left hand. If he beats you with right hand, you are good. But if he beats you with left hand, you are gonna. You can imagine that kind of assault. What will I call it? That kind of is it assault on abuse? Sorry, child abuse on kids, and you are so proud of it. Nobody could tell him no. You can't do this. I remember some of us are still in. I have our alumni, and some of them are there. I remember some of the names in that. They are all big men now. They are all big boys. They will bring their bomb out like this, not real bomb. I mean, they will with their shot, the ones that are in Bonnie, why they know, wah. Some they will remove shirt, they will beat you. Where you did observe siesta or you were making noise, and all those, you understand? Those things, they are. You will go to one. Parents do it to children, they are going to jail. Talkers of our teachers did it then. So they called me. The teacher had of course give instruction. He's a maths teacher. He had given instruction that I should noise maker. You know, I don't know, one of those, he went out and everything. And by the time he came back, he asked me, okay, Kudirat, who are the people making noise? I just walked out here now. Who are the people making noise? I said, I didn't see nobody. You're covering up for them? I said, I didn't see anybody. And I think I was saying the truth, or probably I wasn't. I can't remember, but I did not give names of noisemaker. But of course, I must have been saying, stop making noise, or something like that. I can't remember. That was it too. The teacher said, I'm going to receive. And you see, if they are flogging you, okay, I see somebody that went to my secondary school, my primary school, saying, are you calling, sis? Oh yeah, call back. Okay. Sorry, she wants to say something, I guess. Hello, sis. How are you?
Hello. Yeah, Kudi just brought me back to my olden days. I remember my 10th Street primary school.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you remember Mr. Kilanko, French teacher?
You're asking me, can I remember?
My life. See, that's why, because you see, I'm left-handed. I was born like left-handed. So anytime we are doing French or anytime, you will tell me to use my right hand. And I can't use my right hand. So later, they kept on beating me. So luckily, my mom brought me to one of the specialists there in Eko, Mr. Jamie Fuja. He's a very popular person. That one did a test on me and told me that anybody that is left-handed, their brain is on the left-hand side. So anybody right-handed, their brain is on the right-hand side. So how they are beating me to write by force with my right hand, they are confusing me. They are taking my self-esteem, and I will be dumb because I will not be thinking for myself and everything. So that one later wrote a medical report and brought it to Mrs. Adenugawa,
Headmistress.
Mr. Adenuga said, hey, so since then, Mr. Kilanko left me alone. But I did from my nursery to my primary six. Before they knew what was going on, I was almost like primary 5. So see all the beating I had just because I was using my left hand. The best lot of my life, my sister. When I'm going to school, it's just as if I'm going to fireplace.
Exactly.
You know, I will be crying. See, once I'm at home, I will be happy because I was in the boarding house. You know, we have the boarding house.
In Martin, yeah, it's true.
Because my mom is in England. My mom is a businesswoman. So I'm in the boarding house. All that I think they brought them. So I'm the little one. So they don't want me to get pregnant at the earliest child because my mommy thought if they bring me there to England immediately, I will not be able to face my book or read. So she said maybe I should stay there until at least I finish my secondary or university. So she normally come to pick me up when we are on holidays and everything. I will call mommy. I will say I can't take this. I will die. I will die. My mommy will say it will help you. We've told them not to beat you just because of left hand side. Left hand. Mr. Kilanko nearly killed me. I'm a survivor of one of these child abuse.
Sincerely.
I'm still using my left.
Yes, now there are people that are born like that.
I was born like that. There's nothing you can do.
Nothing.
Except to take my brain.
Yeah.
But again, if I told the principal that except they take my brain to the right hand side back, that's the only way. Like I can be using right hand side.
Yeah.
So when I got to this country in 97, early 97, I understood. I went for the course. I did SNA. I did care course.
I did
SNA.
SNA.
Nursing and the social care nowadays. I understand everything that is going on. See, the courses that I later did in life in this country, before I'm qualified, it let me relate to my life. That, oh God, it's because of our teacher wasn't experienced, our principal wasn't experienced, and you know, they don't seek medical attention. They just put law into their hands. They will not even confirm what is worrying you. You understand? The child, I saw the video going on Facebook regarding that child. The child might be autistic. It might be dyslexic. It might be many conditions. You don't have to beat. See, this is the work I've been doing for over 25 years in this country. If it was here, that child will first of all be allocated an SNA to help the child. They will first of all see with the help of the SNA, can he manage a mainstream school? Then if he can't, then they will later bring him back to a special needs school. And it will be supervised by a speech therapist, language therapist, even anything. Even they will help him with maybe this the way he will be behaving. Because when I saw this video this evening, I look at the child. The child is not only, I think he's somehow autistic.
I doubt it.
The child is a bit autistic now.
No, you know my problem? We were not able to see that child. It may be that child is just in front of the teacher and is in fear.
No, there is another video. They interviewed. Abukia, type Abukia, something. Then you will see the mother of the child. She came out. She spoke regarding it. She said she only told the teacher to take care of the child regarding it.
Sorry. Somebody is saying no audio. There's no audio on Facebook.
No, there is another interview. It was
no. Somebody is saying no audio, that they can't hear me. You guys can't hear me on.
Me, I can hear you
on Facebook.
Yes. I was on Facebook before I called in.
No, maybe because you are not on Facebook anymore to listen to me. I just want to hear these people. Sorry, are you people hearing me on Facebook? Can you hear me on Facebook? Okay, go ahead. I think it's that person's phone. Go ahead, sis. Go ahead.
Okay, there is... Yes, I can hear you. I'm on Facebook, Yeye.
Okay, sis.
I'm on the speaker on WhatsApp, and I'm speaking to you.
Okay, sis.
I'm watching you as I'm speaking to you.
Okay, go ahead.
There's another video on Facebook today.
Hey.
It was like the child of that mother was interviewed.
Hey, I've not seen that.
And they asked the mother, did you give the permission to the teacher to be beating your child? She said she never did. She said the only thing she told the teacher was that he should help the child with his education. Even the mother of that child, do you know, she too is a teacher in that school.
Really?
Yeah, she's a teacher in that school. When they were beating the child, somebody recorded it and later showed it to the mom before it went all over the Facebook.
Oh, so it must have been the mom. It must have been the mom that released it then.
No, I think it's the person that videoed it. That released it, not the mom. The mom is like a illiterate. Even when they interviewed the mom, she was in a cell. They interviewed the mom in a church because I could see the chairs, white chair, like it will either be a Celestial church or a Kerubu and Seraphim.
But how can she be an illiterate and she was working in the school? Or she's a...
Do you know how many teachers that they are not even qualified and they are working there?
No, maybe she's in maybe the domestic department.
No, you don't know how things work in Nigeria. You don't know. There are many teachers that doesn't even have qualifications. You will see. They will call themselves a nurse. I went to Nigeria. There was a year I went to Nigeria.
Somebody is affirming it. Somebody is affirming that the child looks like... Sister Biliki, can you send me the video of... Let me see the child. I will watch it later. I'm not going to show it. The child looks like he has autism. I observed it as well. Really? Because I saw his back view when he was giving that slap. I haven't seen that. Can you send me the video?
I will check on Facebook.
Yeah, just help me send it. I will watch it later. I'm not going to share it.
This is my work. I saw the child. The disability doesn't...
Agboke, send the video to me.
I saw the child. The disability, you can't see it in his face, but in his reaction, you could see it physically. He is autistic.
Oh, yellow they were doing me.
And they are bullying.
But if he's autistic,
the myth of autistic. And let me tell you, ordinary nurse, see, in Nigeria, ordinary
Then the
healthcare,
mother too is not a good mother too. Then the mother too is
what
not
can
a
she
good
do?
mother
She
because
even
you
take,
got you the brain
please,
understanding
don't
of
judge.
a
Don't judge, Yeye.
mild
Yeye,
severe
please stop it.
autism.
Yeye, stop it, stop it, stop it. They interviewed the mother. They
Uh-huh.
said, where is the father of the child? The mother said the father died when the child was 1 year plus. She said she doesn't have any money to cope. That even every time she goes and wash clothes for people to survive, that's how she could able to even pay
And the
school
boy
fees.
look neat. The boy looks neat.
Yeah. So you can't. So stop judging the woman. You don't know it. We know. You don't know.
No, why I'm saying that is that if the child is autistic, anyway, in Nigeria, if the child is autistic, they won't even probably diagnose the child. Probably they didn't diagnose the child.
We know that. It's we that we know that. They don't know anything about autistic there. I'm a social care worker in this country. I've been working in the healthcare for 25 good years in Ireland.
Yeah,
So
I
when
studied. I
an
did that in
autistic-
diploma. I did diploma. I'm a special need assistant in this country. I
So
did
I
it.
specialize on autistic.
Yeah. That
You
was
know
my
me.
project work. I wrote on autism. So if I see that child, if me too, I watch the video, I can, even though I'm not an occupational therapy, you understand? But I can tell if a child is autistic.
Because I'm also a key worker to them. To some of them. I have my own special ones. I do take I
The
do
woman is
24
not in
hours.
the teaching department. She's a nanny. Oh.
Because she said in the interview that she was even present in the school, but she wasn't in the class. But when they were beating that child, she could hear that they were beating her child. So somebody came and told her that, but it's someone that recorded it and showed it to her how the teacher maltreated the poor boy.
Who
But the
did
boy
to
is
me
not
go?
normal. But what I want to say is that in Nigeria they can't figure it out that the boy is not normal. But from the picture of the boy I saw, he is autistic.
Oh.
He can't even speak.
Oh, Kule sorrow. So why was she slapping him?
He can only say one word at a time. I don't think he can even make a sentence on his
Oh.
own. So, it's just because of lack of
Understanding. They don't know. Do you know what they do? Do you know what they do to all this? That's why she's in white garment church. Oh. I'm telling you. They will be telling her that they can heal the child, the spiritual, especially the father that cried now.
The name of the child is Michael. He's a very powerful child. His name is Michael. He's Dada,
All those things. New woman, female, so is she an elderly person?
No, she's young. I think she will be in late 20s.
Oh, let me tell you, I'm not trying to make you feel bad though. This is not yeah, God can heal. Don't get me wrong, but it's not spiritual attack. Oh, it is a brain.
You can't tell me that.
It is a brain thing, oh.
Yeah.
Huh?
I do 24 hours with them. I'm going to work. I work from 10 a.m. to 10. I'm a key worker too. I don't want to disclose where I work. I deal with autistic, mental issue, challenging behavior, everything.
Somebody is saying because the boy is not autistic, he was responding. Labike is saying the boy is not autistic, he was responding back as teacher was teaching. I didn't hear what he was saying. I wouldn't because I just noticed he was trying to he said something back. The teacher was talking, but he said something back. And the thing he didn't say it right, the woman just was go and watch that thing with slow motion. Oh, now.
Yeye Kudi, we have two autistic, verbal and non-verbal. You understand?
Yes, severe and mild.
No, non-verbal in terms of communication.
Communication, okay. Yeah, verbal and non-verbal. Yeah.
He is verbal, but the reaction when they were interviewing him is autistic reaction. He could speak.
Yeah, some autistic they are verbal, but you will know from their reaction that they are autistic.
Autistic. No one can tell me that he is autistic, but his own autistic is verbal. He will not need specs. He will not need Alexia to do all this for speech.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. you know.
I deal with them. I work with them.
When I watch the video of the one that you people saw him very well, I probably will be able to see what you people are saying, because for me now the back view is what I saw, and I saw he was communicating, so I don't know if he was having eye contact. I don't know what was happening. All I saw was wozing.
What they needed for their child is the support of SNA.
Yeah, a special one, a special need assistant.
Special need assistance to be maybe helping him out.
Assigned to that child. You know, they assign such people. They do it for Down syndrome, they do it for ADHD, they do it for severe ADHD, and they do it for autistic.
In Nigeria, when they can't even diagnose you, they can't even know what you are going through. They don't. See me that was using left hand. Yeye Kudi mo fe no ta mi pamate Ọlọ́run ki ku yẹn. Mo ní ó ṣe donation mi le ṣe donation láti roti ni Sakila and Koko to fojú mi rí.
Mr. Sakila and Koko didn't teach us. It was Amwa. I think I learned it late now. But I know Mr. Sakila and Koko, but he didn't teach us
That one is a French teacher.
No. Mr. Wosu. No, there was another man, Mr. Kilanko, yes, but Amwa was a French teacher. No, Amwa never beat lie.
No, Kilanko beat a lot of me.
I was lucky not to be under his own name. This thing.
He's so skinny, like.
I know Mr. Kilanko. And they were all those people that taught us French. They were all from Ghana.
He's not in Nigeria.
Me Amwa Kini ati one other Bonfua or something. They were three. Then I don't know. Yeah.
That was why when I came to this country in '97, I wanted to know much about what I went through. That was why I came for this. I did SNA. I did nothing. I'm a social care now.
Yeah.
You know, later I have the better understanding that I wasn't supposed to be treated like that. I was treated unfairly. School was a big thing to me. I was a bright child. The only thing and the problem is that I was using left hand.
Left hand. Left hand is for me. I think left hand kids are very brilliant children.
Yes.
They are very brilliant. They are unique children.
See, when it got to a stage, I was supposed to do my investing in London, in Nigeria. I couldn't.
Kill and go.
I couldn't take it anymore. So my mother needed to bring me to England.
His kill and go is Ghana name. When you kill and go. I want to Facebook. Don't they change the man name?
They needed to bring me to England because my mom. I couldn't take it anymore.
No, my younger brother, my daddy. He was just 6. He was about 6 years old when they brought him, because they said my daddy was thinking, he said, how can a son be koma mo we rara?
Sixth form nígbà tí mo ṣe secondary school tán ní Nigeria. Mo wá mi wá sí London. Mo wá ṣe sixth form. City and Islington College. Mo lọ sí North London University. That was when I had more understanding of what I was.
Yeah. Many of our parents, you know, it probably ended from our own time. Our parents were not, in fact, if not that my mom had SS, if you know, eventually in our amongst us, they would have turned it, or they would have said it was spiritual. It was from there, our family doctor, Dr. Yeye, they did blood test on my brother, and they discovered that it was SS. Woman is spiritual.
Ordinary healthcare assistants in Nigeria, they will call themselves a nurse.
Oh.
God, that thing irritates me. You are not a nurse.
No.
You are a healthcare assistant.
More or less like auxiliary, Nina.
Yes.
Yeah.
But all of them, healthcare assistants in Nigeria,
no.
And there are different types of nurse.
Yeah.
There is psychiatric nurse.
Yeah.
There is student nurse.
Everything. That's why I was saying that.
Everybody has their own specialty.
That's why I was saying that here we go to GP. GP in Nigeria, the same doctor that would be GP here will be the one that is a gynecologist, that will be the one that will be killer. I want to big beomo. I want to optomet.
Midwife.
No. I want to obstetrician. obstetrician. In Nigeria, one doctor will be doing gbogbo ẹ̀. It's not possible here. Everybody have their jurisdiction. No, it's not. You see, if that is going, let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing. If people are to do that, you know the way they did abroad, where all the Catholic fathers did terrible things to people and they say going to jail in their 70s. You understand? They did it in America too. They did it in Ireland. That's what will happen to not only in Matthew, it will happen in many lives. Child abuse.
Let me tell you, I'm the best. Not to watch in London. I was the best student.
They don't see that. They sometimes all these school even think that is the beating they gave you.
There was a time I said I was going to kill myself because I was so frustrated.
Yes, many people were beaten to that extent.
See, I'm not running for
there's one boy. I see him now. Won't know. That boy, they will beat him to an extent. He wasn't clean in school. Do you understand? And he comes from a very rich home. His parents too were abroad. I think they just brought him up from abroad to, and so he wasn't clean or something. Any small thing, this man that I told, woman, no, they will beat him. They will beat him like, and this is a school where very expensive school. Assembly. No. Let me tell you, my own change, it changed a lot of things. That's why, Mr. Adenuga, I'm sorry to say that, of blessed memory, my matter versed them well. All my classmates, if you remember, they will tell you. My own, that's the story of this man. This man, he told me he was going to give me 10 strokes of the cane. 10! Over noise making. And you have to stay like this. Not remove your hand. If you remove your hand, he will start all over again. You know the way they will beat. He didn't even take me to the assembly because it was during school hours. You understand? He beat me in front of students. Do you get it? He told this hand, he beat this hand. I couldn't take it anymore. I will remove my hand. He will tell me I should bring it back. He beats me to an extent that my hand, the thing swole and be like old as in it had a cut. I won't lie to you people. I got home. This is a true life story. It happened to me. I got home. In the car, our school bus, my siblings, everybody was asking me what happened to me. I got home. Do you know that our mothers, they always think that if they, and I'm a prefect, so you know what it means to be a prefect. That means that you must be a good student. Do you understand? At least intelligence, you get her. Do you get it? Now, you beat me to an extent that my hand cut. When I got home, my mother, I showed my mom, and my mother just put plaster and said, what did you do? I told my mom, and Muwalo lay down, she will bed. Now, one thing about my father is this. Anytime he comes back in the evening, as bí mo Ọlọ́run ṣe fún mi láwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n tó, t'Ọlọ́run fún mi láwọn àbúrò tó, me, I do not sleep until my father, he comes early enough, sometimes 7, sometimes 8, sometimes earlier than that. Sometimes he will pick my mom from the shop, they come back together. Now, can I shock you people? I will be the one, I will remove my daddy's shoes. Others will be there, everybody will just be passing, coming back. Me, I will remove his shoes. I will be the one to take it away. Anything he eats, he must remain for me. That's how close I was to my daddy in primary school. Do you understand? He must remain. That's why my mother was very happy when they took me in Fedra. Because if he feels that I am a spoiled child, you understand? I will remove everything. I will wait. Oh, they will say, go and sleep. I will be tested. If it's chicken, if it's meat, if it's anything, my daddy must remain for me. I must eat it. I will be the one to carry the plate to the kitchen. My daddy didn't see me. When he got home, he said, where is Kudi? He said, he's asleep. Very strange. What could have happened that she'll be sleeping at this time? I bet he must have asked my mommy, ṣé ó ní ibà ni, ṣé ó ń sick ni, ṣé ó ń gbóná ni, ṣé kí n ṣe ọmọ mi? You understand? As in, what's wrong with my child? My daddy just said they should go and wake me. If they did not wake me that day, daddy leaves early. My daddy leaves early. He probably will not see that hand. Or he will see it the next day in the evening. Probably it would have come a bit better. When my dad, they woke me up, my daddy saw that I have cried, my eyes have swollen, my body, I was looking very sick. Even the food self, I don't ask if I won't chop anything. He now said, Kim share. And I said, they beat me in school. They see Ewa, they see no. Kim share. He has not seen the wound though. What did you do? Keshe. Mba sọ fún wọn pé I explain as I've explained to you people this truthful story. Okay. Now daddy mi wá ní kí n ṣe ọwọ́ mi. My daddy, when he saw it, in short, as if he should throw up the food that my mother made and he has eaten. As in, he felt guilt of how could he have sat down, eating, and was using toothpick. Then that was after all those things, because when he realized his daughter, actually they have kpai the daughter gone, what pa me? My hand was in wreck. My hand was in wreck. My daddy now said, approach my mom and like, kid wey suffer we gbọ́ ọmọ mi lọ hospital. O wa mú plaster, o wa fi we ọwọ́ ọmọ mi, o wa ní suffer kó lọ sùn. If you see, and that was in the time of all this ṣé multi-links ṣì wà ńgbà yẹn. No, it's Nitel. Bàbá mi ti ń pe ọlọ́pàá. Alẹ́ ni o, wọ́n ti ń pè pé láàárọ̀ ọ̀la we are going to Mate. School ma scatter, òun lọ arrest ẹni tó fẹ́ ṣe ọmọ òun lè ṣe bá. They carried me to hospital. Dr. Yeye said they have to put 1 or 2 stitches here. Baby, bye. Ó máa fún mi antibiotics. Ó máa ṣe kinní kan. My daddy was, his head was my daddy was so angry towards my mom. Pé ó wá wé ọwọ́ mommy, ó wá wé ọwọ́ mommy, ó wá wé ọwọ́ mommy. Ni mommy mi ní kó ní sùúrù, sùúrù ra. Mi ṣe sùúrù. My daddy scatter for them. That's when they, the parents that always do good to them, always giving them something in school, always doing parents giving them. Daddy me, he changed it for them. By the time we were getting to the school the next day, he carried me and my hand plaster everything like this. With police in you. When we got to the school, all the students, some of them are there. They are here. They always that they can never forget that day. Mate scatter. Hey, have you seen Kudi's daddy? He has brought army. He has brought police. He has brought this. He has brought that. They were just looking for the maths teacher, and he can post. He really think he's very handsome. He's always behaving like this. He's always doing everything. Go Shokoto eba eni wo fi gbe sínú mọ́tò gbà. They were begging my no. My daddy didn't act like a civil man at all. He scattered civil, he scattered everything. He didn't act like a civil man. I was just standing like this. Our headmistress, of blessed memory now, she was looking at me as if you to scatter school. Because my daddy didn't do it bunkele. That my daddy didn't do it hide. As students were coming in, they were seeing that police were outside like this. Hey, have you seen? Kudi's small daddy, he has come with police. They have come to arrest. They were even thinking they have come to arrest the principal, everybody. Because I didn't report to any. You can't report your teacher to your principal, your headmistress. You can't report. You can't report your teacher to your headmistress. You understand? This man beats me, my hand tore. This man beats me, they put stitch on my hand. the Dr. Yeye said they have to put stitches. This man beats me. They put antibiotic. They plaster wrap my. This man beats me. Because I had no name of noisemaker. How can you do that to somebody's child? I can never. Till in fact, now so my matter for that school till I left that school. Nobody they near me and my siblings. No, nobody they. Can I be truthful to you people? They didn't carry the guy to court. They did not carry his matter to court, but he stayed 1 week. You know Nigeria now. Forget the story. Go and find out the rest. 1 week, 5 days he didn't go to school. He was there. His family. Whoa, they beg the headmistress. Everybody. When I resumed back, when I was resuming back, he too. They said he resumed, I think, a day or two after. I was so uncomfortable. I was very uncomfortable. In fact, he will come into the class like this. When I'm there like this, I will be that fail me. Because I will study, it will be that. Make it fail me. Make my daddy call for my paper. Make it fail me, parent. Make it call for my paper. Person will not they fail before. He was very uncomfortable. Before I think he didn't stay in that school for, he left, sha. Everybody knows that it's because of me he left that school. He was ashamed of himself. They not born away, not beat anybody again with all those, don't let me drop this, this thing. If I use my left hand on you, that is it. Yeah. If I use my right hand, just cooperate. Let me beat you with the right hand. If I drop this thing and I use my left hand, all those things. He ended when my father showed him, he was in area F. Is the jurisdiction is K2, but area F Ibeni our family he was there for some days. Nikini, he beats me. Look at the hand. It's so I can never forget it. That is the only thing. That's the memory that made me not to. I know they pity people when you see them dealing with teachers. When you see them dealing with teachers, this hand is my own story. It happened to me. But thank God, I have a father then that fought my battle for me. The carrier. Now, in the end, why I'm saying this to all of you is that always look at many of these children in Nigeria. Abroad, though, I'm not saying that we don't do anything, like our spark or more, but it's always better. In fact, all those punishment of Makuru Maga is even better. It's not good, though. All those strenuous punishment, you can't try it here, it's bad, though. They will say deprive the child, maybe if the child has PlayStation, seize it, don't allow this child watch, watch PlayStation, or there are many ways to punish a child. You say go to your naughty corner, naughty corner without all this makuru or kawasoke, or do one thing. All those punishment that you'll be sweating on top of the nose. But to God be the glory. After that incident that my own father showed them, Keremi, not be Keremi. After he did it, I showed them. Say, this one, you did it too much. Me gone, I not fit beat my pikin like this. You beat my pikin so he sleep before time. I can't come. I can't carry and go hospital. Doctor can't talk like this. You say if you go this cell, they beg. After they beg finish, they leave her. My daddy now was watching. Any small thing, he will be asking me, how did school go? How did school go? You can still learn. And in fact, by the grace of God, to God be the glory, I didn't even do primary 6. I did well. I entered Federal Government Girls College, Boko. I didn't do primary 6. I passed from primary 5. Now I entered Form 1. That's why I entered very early. I finished very early. Do you understand? Brain not done now. To God be the glory. So at the end, in the whole matter, all these children, you have to understand that All of us cannot be the same. You see, all you people that are here, you will have different children. The way you handle Taye is different from the way you handle Kendi. The way Taye pass is not the way Kendi pass. I know many twins, many twins, that one will be so brilliant, the other one won't know anything. And does not mean that the one that doesn't know anything will not make it. Maybe that one will not say, we just say education. No, no. At least I remember one of our tenants like that. The one that is our tenant is the one that is a pilot. You understand? But the brother, he no gree go school. He no gree go school. But at a point in his life, I don't know, God arrested him. He's not a pastor. He is not a pastor. He is not a pastor. And you know what it is now? Pastor, they make money in Nigeria. Sorry to use that spell of you make but the truth is what I am saying now. But at a point, he was doing talk, what are all these boys that do bad things in school? Court, all those things. They expelled him. In Papa Taya. Meanwhile, the other brother is a pilot, doing very well. You know how will you compare such a thing? You'll be wondering, how can one be normal and one be jagudi jaga? But today now, he's a pastor. He's a pastor. He may not be known in Nigeria, but I can tell you that he's now a rich man. He's now doing very well. All the occasion they do in their family is the one that organize it. He's the one that come and preach and everything. He's doing very well. Very well. After all the expulsion, he was expelled from one of the universities in Nigeria because he was into cult. I'm not saying every hand, it will end up like that. But when you have slapped the boy to an extent where you want to buy the boy, and the boy is not even your child. Abi? Anita Forolo. Tony Tohumbade. Now, upon that now, you have all learnt many things. That's why in this country, you try that thing that woman tried, you are going to jail. They are revoking your license. You can never teach anywhere again. Forget it. Theater. Okay, I will watch it. I don't want to play it because it's minor. I will watch it, sis. Okay. I will watch it. Okay, are you calling in? Okay. No, I don't want to play it because there's a minor involved. I don't want to play it. You understand? I will watch it for my own consumption, to watch it and study the boys' chemistry. You understand? I will watch it because it's minor. I don't want to, play it. I will watch it and just study the boys' chemistry. And if truly me too, I'm able to, I look at him and look, he's probably have a special needs child, that will hurt me the more. It's more or less like suffering someone that has dementia, slapping someone that has dementia. Around me here, one guy was knocking an old woman, a Yoruba guy. Knocking an old woman that has dementia in one of the homes. I'm sure, Sister Biola, you heard the story. A Nigerian guy. How did they know? The woman has dementia, but something only God knows. I don't know what happened, that the family just decided that they will put CCTV. Abi, what do you people call that in Temafin Woyon? Spy. CCTV. Unknown to him. And he has been the one taking care of this old woman. Old woman, Old. I'm telling you, when I heard the age, I was in shock. Not 60 or 70, I'll be 18. And he has been, I don't know what the children saw, or they put CCTV. Wallahi talai. They saw it like this. Evidence, oyapani, in the court. And another terrible thing was that his specimen, his sperm, they were able to extract it from the woman's now. The daughter said something. Say one of those days, after doing what he did to her, her brain, dementia, sometimes it can be years, so it can be 2 years, it can be 1 year, your brain will just come back. Before you sleep, people sleep away into that dementia. Sometimes it will be coming back, going, coming, you understand? One of the days that the memory just slipped back to her, that she realized herself, she cried, she was crying, and she told the child that, I know him very well because he was a bus driver before he started doing. Thank you. If I know the person where he born, the one of this name that had a child for him, I was shocked. That she's he and he's married though. And he's married though. He's no more with that lady that has a child for him, that is related to one of these king name, the big king in Nigeria. The man Gogo is married though. He's married. You won't believe it, oh. And they brought out his specimen. Tell me what we attract. And this guy I'm talking about, as at when he did this thing, he's in his 40s. So this woman is an old woman. Oh. Many people will say it's spiritual from home. They will say spiritual from home. They will say spiritual from home. He has a wife at home. Oh. He has a wife at home. Also has a baby mama that people know that in this country. That's how this particular guy, his elder brother wife was my friend in me. The thing happened just in cooling a bikini combi by nursing home here. True life story. You doing that to a woman that has dementia. Tell me, it's the same thing like if a child, even if the child doesn't even have any special need. There's a story of a woman, Javelin or baby Jaylin. Baby Jaylin or Javelin or something like that. The mother, she looks Asian like this. The mother wanted to go on holiday, 16-month-old baby. She went on holiday for 10 days and left the baby on ice chair. Tamara, did you buy it? All my children, I bought it for them. That we always put them. She left the baby there. Please tell me what is her intention. Tell me what is her intention. Anybody you just see, like you are a nanny, you'll be beating, slapping a baby. Maybe the baby is crying too much. You fall moleti. What is your intention? What is your intention? That's child abuse. And if that woman intended, there's intent to buy the child. Because if you travel for 10 days, she went to holiday for 10 days and left a 16-month-old baby in the house unattended to. Ọmọ yẹn kú kó tó dé. Ó dehydrate kú ni. In fact, the baby, they showed us, because by the time they saw the baby, she came back, she now saw the baby died. She was now trying to lie to the system, to the government, as it to police, called and was saying that the baby, lied as if it just happened right with her, as if, she didn't tell them that she left the baby unattended to and traveled for 10 days. 10 days. Ẹ sọ fún mi. That's, all these things are similar things. All of it is all boiled down to your pie picking. Do you know, as a lot of children that are sick today is as a result of the beating these teachers have given many of us? Yes. It's as a result of beating. When you beat child, so child say be here go correct again. And the pikin go dey sick. Some people ear drum, their ears are messed up today as a result of beating. I know he's married. He had a wife. He's married. I know who born for am. Oh, yeah, they call me. Do you get it? Huh. All these things, they matter a lot. This is how that lady, they've sentenced her to life. No parole. Ó máa kú sẹ́wọ̀n ni. They've sentenced her to life. She's she doesn't have any mental problem. She didn't want the child again. She didn't know how to. Well, the worst thing you would do is just tell them to come and take the child you don't want again, and tell them that you have mental problem. They will take the child. People give up their child for foster home. If you see the way they show the video, the footage of how the child died, you will be crying like this. Tears will be flowing down your eyes like this. The child was crying. The child now raised her a girl, raised her body to try and, climb on the, now she fall. Her head on the floor. She was shouting, "Mommy." I don't know how they got the CCTV. She was shouting, "Mommy." They played it for her in the court like this. Let her head be busting. If you are watching it, if you are among the jury, if you see, there's no pity in such situation. Now, that is for that teacher. She must go to jail. Because thank God they have taken over the case. In fact, the state is interested in the matter. And hopefully that will help the mother of the child to see and get help. I pray for that child. It is sad. Now, hopefully JusTadeoun, we saw her in this matter. And I saw people abusing JusTadeoun. Just as much as, yes, I think it was JusTadeoun that escalated the issue, or she took note of it like every other person as well. But the only thing I just want to admonish and advise, the only thing I just want to admonish and advise JusTadeoun. Yeye, do you know he has been released few years ago? Yes, he's done his term. But his license, they've revoked everything. He can't work with the public again for the rest of his life. He's on the sex offender list. That's the end. That's it now. He's on the sex offender list. His life is gone. There's no need again. If he knows better, he should just relocate back to Nigeria. He can't get a job, any job again throughout the days of his life abroad. His career, his life ended. And he was in a good position in that nursing home. They really liked him. You understand? So that's the end. It's on the sex offender list. That's the end. Where can he work again? You to think of it. There's no place, no public anything, no job, even cleaning, they can't give him. They can't. Cleaning, they can't give him. His career has ended. I mean, if he just wants to do good, he should just go to Nigeria. Or leave this country. Go to all these Marrakesh, all those places, Turkey. Because, I don't know, or maybe if he goes to America. But say abroad, Europe, the career is gone. He can't use his certificate for anything anymore. And his name spoilt. It's spoilt. It's spoilt. The name is spoilt. He should go and look for another name. He should go and get another name. So that's that. Now, tone, in the area of tone, I just want to, I see people insulting Tone. I saw them calling her names like carry me, carry me, Kinikon. I said I go on, those pages, videos, people that shared Tone's video now. One thing I just would say is that Tone is a kind of person, if you really look at her, she's an activist, no doubt about it. I bet she loves what she's doing. But I fault her in one way. And the way I will fault her is, Tone, you need to pipe down. When a case is already in the police station, this person where you went to meet her, is at the police station, and well done, you went, you took your time. That is good. As a human rights activist, fantastic. But not when you get there now. You will now be, the whole country is in disarray, the whole country has scattered. It's true, people are worried. Yeah, people are angry. People, that video, any human being that watched that video is obviously going. But you cannot be at the police station and be doing that. It's disrespectful. I don't know. I don't know if you people get me. It's disrespectful in the police station where you people, you see, all those things make people look at you people as a joke. In the police station, the lady is already there. Leave it to the police now. Whilst you people were coming, or when you went to meet her, or where you people brought her from, you would have done all those things. But when you people were now in the premises of Imota police station, you were meant to just all those demonstration is what made people now to change it for you. It now made it, you now made it look like a joke. It's not a joke. You probably meant it. I can see that you meant it. You were upset. But that action in the police station, the police premises, was, for me, going near her and all those things and trying to, that you were doing like that, it was uncalled for. And I think that was what warranted people were now changing it for Tone. They were now abusing her. And it wasn't now looking like Orelo Shemo. To some people, it was now looking like, as they so wrote, carry me, they were now insulting her now. I think when you have gotten the situation under the police have taken over, that action, you didn't have to do it. You don't need it. You don't need it. It was uncalled for. And it's kind of provoking as well. When you were doing all those things, what if she now give you dirty slap? Oma for Egbeni. Because the police, oh, sorry, dear ones. The police, the police will not, it makes the police as if they are useless. Those are the words I was saying. I shade you. Yes, they were saying I shade you. I saw carry me. I saw annoying. I saw rubbish. I saw, you see, I know that sometimes when you are trying to be kind to people, they may take it out of context. But to me, when I then looked and used my own eye to look at it as Omo Yemi, I am able to tell you that when the matter have gotten to the hands of the police, that's the time to now step back. Doesn't mean you hands off. You step back, let the police, and not that it's there. You now be doing like, you now be saying, hey, all the country is in distress, all the country is in Kiniko. Thank God, pe Omo Oku. Do you understand? If we didn't even have anybody to do that for the kids that cried in Naomi and Oriyomi's son, when the country was really in distress, this hurt us. But we didn't have anybody to go and say the country is in distress. Everybody, the whole country, all those things. I think that was where they didn't find it. They felt you were over, and I actually would say, well done. You have done very well. This is the part that we know you for, that you always will stand up. And when children are maltreated, you do your best to make sure they get justice. But when it is now with the police, please don't overexert, and don't overdo anything. Don't overreact, and don't act in that manner. It's even also very disrespectful to the police. To be sincere, it's very disrespectful to the police. If it is here, in fact, you and that lady, you people will be detained. Yes, you can't be doing that. That's what leads to all this spying of people in America. That in turn going to do in the police station. That's what leads to spying of people, because they believe that you are now in the jurisdiction where orderliness, and you should respect yourself. You have handed over this lady to the right department, which is the police. Now leave them to do their job. Then you are now moving close to her and trying to, all those things were, it was uncalled for. And I think that's why you were being booed at, and people were insulting you. I'm not really like supporting that they should boo you, but I think for future sake, learn to know when, boundary. Respect the police too. You that you have taken matter to the police, to respect them too. Let's even show them that respect, then see how they would handle the matter. Then stand by the woman that is, the child that her child has, is the child abuse, and stand by them to make sure that they get justice. You understand? It's not for you to be talking into her face and be saying, oh yeah, slap me now, yeah, formulating, so yeah, no, what was this? Yes. I didn't get it. I was worried. I said, why are they abusing JusTadeoun? What did she then do now? Shebore lo she in this matter. But I watched the video and I understood why people. Toyin is always trying so hard to prove herself. It reeks of insincerity. She's a fraud. Hey, I don't know why you call her fraud now. It's not a matter of fraud now. Are they raising money for this matter now? No, now. Let's not say fraud. Overdoing is okay word. Yeah, overdoing, oversabi. Because it's even very risky for her. Do you understand? It's even very risky for her. Because if the police, if it's here, she will be thrown in behind bars. Sincerely, because that is crossing and overstepping her boundary. That's when the matter is already in the police station. The police are handling the matter. She needs to now be like following it up to see that justice is served. They do the needful to this person. It could be any teacher. It could be any teacher. So why some of you are even loving what she wrote. Anyway, I don't know if there are other things why you people say she's from my hometown. She's related to me. She's related to me. So be careful how you, my hometown people, I don't think we are fraud though. I don't know what she's doing out there with you people, but I can say, to be sincere, she overdid that part. It's good that she turned up. It's good that she's advocating and she used her voice. It's a drama queen. Better word. I'm a drama queen as well. Maybe that blood is in our family in Ijebu, Remo, Ilishon. But for the sake of I can't breathe, all this police, that thing she did there can be categorized and just put under carry me, overdoing everything. But if it's other police or some other station, that will get her into trouble. It's very risky. She lost me with her performance. No, that one, don't forget about that part. I don't want to laugh at all. She has abused me before. She's related to me. She has abused me before. And I don't want to talk about that part because it is Stone that did that performance. Yeah, I never mimicked that thing. If it was somebody else, a liar will mimic it. Because it is Stone that did that thing, that the dead is talking to. I would have done it. I would have mimicked it. Because to me it was fine. We were mourning a young child, but that thing Tom came up with Wallah, it's not, I will not lie, I don't believe it from here reach there. I don't want to laugh. But because it's tone, that's why I didn't mimic it. I remember this lady, Ekiti. Oh, she made me laugh. Oh God. Even though people were crying there, we were all crying. But Tone just came to put some humor into the matter. Everybody come dey laugh. See that Dr. Olaleya mobile nonsense saw us in front. Now it's because of Dr. Olaleya she abused me. She abused me. She came to my page and she's related to me. Alone. She's related to me. Go. I'm telling you, she's my blood. It's told that made everybody start to call her Aboku Soro. People still, a lot of people stopped taking her seriously after that. It was Olaleye's case that made her to insult me, that abused me. She even can abuse my papa wey be her uncle. But I didn't even know. Me, I thought they were friends. It was later my mother sent me picture. The father is my uncle, But that Aboku Soro matter, I not put mouth. I was in shock. She can only do that in Nigeria. She won't dare that in Milton Keynes. Milton Keynes. Oh, does she live in that in Milton? Where she they live? Oh, does she live in London now? No, she only comes to London now. She lives in Nigeria now. Shebi this case is in Nigeria. I don't understand what you wrote to Monyoluwa. What you wrote, where she they live. I'm confused. I have a sister that lives in that Milton Keynes, my blood sister. Milton Keynes, I have a blood sister there too. So that's part of that Aboku Soro. Now that one, me, I won't lie to you people. I don't me but mi ni mo fẹ́ ṣe ọmọ ni ò ṣe dí bẹ̀bẹ̀rẹ̀ ká filẹ̀kẹ̀ sí di ọmọ ẹlòmíì, so I have to take it the way it is. But this one now, to be sincere, just for our own safety as well. No. Yeah, but people change and they come, they insult her, But me, I will say the truth. For her own safety too. Some police will be very irritated with that act, and they can do anything. They can throw her behind bars as well, which is risky. So next time, yeah, we love it that she went all out to try and, give a voice to this young baby that was, of course, abused by this terrible, wicked teacher. Do you understand? But all those shouting, you would have done all those shouting before you go to the station. Getting to the station and going to now be wanting to fight and over, it turned to, they now said it's now carry me and all those things, it's for the gram. So you don't need it. Aside for the gram, be careful, because the police too, if the way they talk abroad and do abroad, you won't, who born you where to even go and be doing that in their jurisdiction? No. Be careful. They may know you as a celebrity and respect you, but nevertheless, you should also respect their own territory. Respect the police, respect their territory too. Don't go and be doing that. Don't go and be doing that in the police station. Yeah. And if you notice the teacher, she not well, she not well at all. Do you notice that she was, if assuming Tom touch her, she was ready to push Stone? Go and look at her reaction. She was ready. She was looking at her. The teacher looked like a susu. You understand? Her face is like a susu in 7 Doors. She was ready to push her. Go and look at her. Tó bá tún tiẹ̀ ń sìn. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ a rí bí o. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ a rí. I'm not saying you are powerful. Orí ẹni ò correct. What do you mean you want your soul? Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́. My soul is for Jesus. My life is for Jesus. My children and my generation, we are for Jesus. God, Satan wants your soul. Alberto da Silva. Onírànù. Sorry, jare, better people on YouTube. Whose soul are you looking for? Èèyàn burúkú. Please, jare, get away from here. This person here. I'm a temple of God. I'm the child of God. I return you satanic weapon, all your utterances. I take it from you right now and put it on your head. Satan will want your soul. Oníranu òṣì. Bí mo ṣe rí yẹn, ẹ jẹ́ n dá padà. Fire to fire. Kí wọ́n di pé mo overreact. Ó dẹ̀ ń sọ pé òun fẹ́ sóòlù ara òun. God take you. Nonsense. Oh, but if you can't type English, tell AI to type it for artificial intelligence to type it for you. Bóyá fẹ́ sọ pé òun like mi ló fẹ́ kọ o. Just I have deleted that noise. Delete it o. Nonsense. Nonsense. Ó ti bínú gan. Who's useless person? Sóòlù ta ló ń wá kiri. Èmi ò fẹ́ nonsense o. So let me put it here. So now, Eunice is laughing. No, my eye caught that rubbish comment. I was so upset. Pé irú sọ́ọ̀lù wo lòun wá kiri. Wọ́n ṣe máa lọ kiri. Orúkọ ò tún wà fanimorous. David Silva, Adala Silva. Mo yà dá padà kó má lọ jẹ́ ìránṣẹ́ èṣù. Mi ò fẹ́ o. This is life, Thomas Ade. I'm live here. Unfortunately, I didn't title it. So sad, but if you listen to it, you'll be able to. I don't know if it can be titled. Is this a live program? Yes, Thomas Ade. I have just concluded. I don't know if you've seen the video trending about the young lad, a 3-year-old boy that was abused by a teacher. I think she's a nursery school or something like that. And so right now she's been arrested. She's at Imota police station. So I'm talking about it and also enlightening people about this situation and incidences like this that obviously we've all gone through at one point or the other in our lifetime that is still affecting us, and the probably causes of all these things that kids experience, people experience that are not being diagnosed, and how we've lived with this in Africa, especially my country, Nigeria. I don't know if you're Nigerian, but I can see Ade, so probably you are Nigerian. So it's just you need to listen to it. School teacher, JusTadeoun to Baba, I'm concerned about your wife Annie. Okay, yes, so I titled it, right? And some people said I did not title it. Okay, I titled it. Now, finally, I'll just go and conclude on this particular one. Please, you people, if you know to Baba, you see, many of you, you don't know Benue State people. You see, as two Baba fine like that, that's how they are very handsome in that Benue State too. You need to know them. Many people don't look that side. They have very handsome people in that Benue State. I schooled there for 6 good years. I went to Federal Government Girls College, Boko, Benue State. And I was very, very used to TV people. TV people in the sense that I schooled in Boko. Boko is dominated by the TVs. They have the Idomas, they have the Igalas. Their women tend to have this because their dance and their pan, they jam everything. But their men, and they are known for, they like benching. Our men know, women know, they love benching. Benching is what they are known for, especially the TV ones. They dance slow motion like this. That's why I've been around for a while though. Now, let me gist you people. Annie, I don't know what I am saying. I don't know if others are saying it, but the theory of kí ló fẹ́ clap, is that what you tell your mother? Ọmọ burúkú, ọmọ òṣì. Kí ló fẹ́ clap? Didi, with your nose and your mouth like that of London bridges for Linda. Kí ló fẹ́ clap? The age me see. You are looking at this one. Is this not what your mommy fed you with? What your daddy is taking that gave birth to you? Nonsense, ọmọ burúkú. At your age, you are there. How old are you with this your small nose? How old are you that you are referring to your auntie in that manner? You are saying what will clap? Kí ló fẹ́ clap? Look at your nose. London bridges for Linda. So as I was saying before, these small children uh, came to start disturbing us. I want those of you that know this guy. Annie is not okay. Go and watch that video that Annie released during Christmas time. On her page. Go and watch it. I couldn't do chat that time because we were all on holiday. But I think I wrote something out with a screenshot of her face and said, I am concerned about Annie. If you go and watch movies or go and at least, if you have been around for some time, you will know that video showcased Annie as someone that is jonesing. Yes, I'm worried about her. And you know, one time that she cried out, I remember clearly that Baba's brother said that she's always taking drug. Now, I don't know the hard substance she's taking, hard drug she's taking. I don't know if she's, but I know it's not mild. I know it's not maybe marijuana. It could be cocaine. It could be all these ones that they inject themselves. Because now, I saw her in the new year and I know many of you have seen it. Go and look for the video of wife Abisha, baby my wife Isha, the burial of because I didn't see AY at the burial, so I don't know. The burial of her father. Go and watch Annie in that. Go and watch her outfit. Exactly how can I tell you the people you can understand and be able to relate. Exactly how Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown, they used to do, that people refused to help Whitney. They tried to help her, let me not lie. But some people were still, they were living in denial for Whitney. Even when until after a while, by the time she then came out, shortly after she cried. Annie needs help. Annie needs help. The Annie that I saw, that's not Annie. In fact, she was overly laughing and you can tell that AY's wife was, or what will I call her, ex or whatever, was somehow ignoring her. Even Baba was ignoring her. Maybe she insisted she must be there. Those kind of outing, for now, I think they shouldn't allow Annie go. The best of her wasn't what we saw. I am not happy. People may decide to just ignore and say they don't care. But I'm worried for Annie. If you know Baba, they should check on Annie. Annie is taking some hard stuff. Go and look at her dressing. She even looked unkempt. And that's how that thing does people. When you start to Jones and all withdraw abi into that thing, and you maybe they are trying. She needs rehab. Tell her the truth now. Don't leave her. I don't know how else I can get her, and this is the only way medium that we also use. The action, everything. Go and take Annie's videos. Go and look at her personality, her 1 year ago, 2 years ago. Just go and her mannerism of comporting herself and her dressing, everything. Go and compare it to what is happening now. From that December that she came out, because that video is a wrong video. I don't know what happened. True. And it's on hard drug. And it's affecting her. She's slipping away. She's slipping away. She's slipping away. She needs help. Go and watch that video. If you haven't watched that video, you too go and watch it. I'm only a sister that is worried for her. You know, maybe she and two Baba takes it, but two Baba can handle it. You understand? Maybe she and two Baba takes it, but two Baba can handle it, because some people were saying two Baba didn't look good. For me, it didn't look different from what he. In fact, but you can tell from his eyes that it's high. But because Annie had is high. Now the question is, I don't know the hard substance they are taking. Do you understand? But Annie is a woman. Go and look at her clothes. It's as if the clothes is dirty. It's not dirty, it's carriage. Her body is supposed to be like Jada Pinkett's body. She has it, the body. But the body is now, when Whitney Houston was Whitney Houston, now, remember when Whitney Houston now became crackhead? It didn't look like, she now looked like a hobo. But many people, Two-Face wasn't looking good as well. To me, Two-Face was far better to me. I won't lie. Though he looked high, because he wasn't wearing sunshade. He looked high. Though he looked high, maybe people wanted him to. Two-Face is not the type. He's not a bad dresser. Like Annie is even a bad dresser. When I say bad, I mean a really. She has got finesse. When it comes to looking good with whatever she wears and everything. But Annie looked like the way Whitney Houston, not the last days, at a point, how Whitney Houston started looking that they withdrew her from, she was taken to a rehab. That's just, anyway, the only way I can express myself. But Two Baba, to me, still looked okay, far okay. Just the same way Bobby Brown then used to look far better than Whitney. He could take it. He could, if he was of course taking the drug. He was the one that even initiated Whitney. You understand? He was taking it as well. But he could manage it. He could do, I still prefer, not that I prefer that word, no. I mean, Two Baba Sha still looked okay. Annie is my major concern. I wish I can, because of the music in the background, I can't play it. But the videos are on Facebook especially. Just type it. AY's mothers, AY's wife's mother's father's burial. Sorry, AY's wife's father's burial. Any I shall type it. AY, remember her name, I've forgotten her name. It starts with, I think, J or something. If you can just type father's burial, or Annie at Kinikon's father's burial, you will see them. There are about 2 videos. There was one, she was just, I that thing makes you overly happy and overly excited. Yeah, I'm very hyper. I'm not, see, I'm a very hyper person. Do you get it? Me, I don't take alcohol, I don't take anything. Those that know me know. But if you see me dancing, I'm not talking hyper here. You see, I'm talking, looking at somebody and knowing that this person is under the influence of something, hard drugs, and is affecting this person's um lifestyle and look and even behavior. Yeah, that's just how I can explain it. She needs help. And Tubaba is a very, very reserved person, and is even the outgoing one. Now, that becomes the problem, because Tubaba doesn't like people to know his business. He doesn't want people to know his business. So he probably, and if he's taking this thing as well, he probably is not the best to advise this woman, his wife, to get help. Not that he doesn't love her, but I'm telling you people, that lady needs help. That lady needs help. And the mother is in that house. We are told. If you remember, that Tubaba's brother said that the mother is in that house. Bobby wasn't the initiator of Whitney. In the biopic, her older brother confessed he was the person who introduced her and supplied to her long before she met Bobby. Oh, really? Me, I don't know. We didn't know about that. So I've not heard about the confession. Oh. This confession is coming from Jasmine Jeye. I've never read to that extent. Oh. The last I heard and the last I checked, I the story has it that it was Bobby Brown that initiated her. So maybe I will do extensive. I've not heard the confession. I have not read about this confession. So maybe I'm just not updated. So strange. It's Bobby Brown that I had knowledge of last. Even when the daughter died, I want to believe also that it's that son that they adopted. I'm sure it was during the lifetime of the mom that she had said taking substance too. And that's what took her life as well. Yeye, it was actually Whitney. Yes, she's right about the confession. People are saying that they are right about it. I'm going to go and read it too. Please, can somebody send me where it's on Netflix? Really? Tell me the movie. This true story. Really? It's on Netflix. Is it as a movie or really? She's right as yeah. People are they're actually concurring to it that is true. Mbaya, what's the name of the movie on Netflix? Tell me so that I write it down. I watch it. By the grace of God, on Netflix. Yes, she's right about. I know, but you people should tell me the name now. You people are just saying she's right about the Netflix. Tell me the name now. Check it for me and tell me. I would love to watch it. I just want to update myself. I fixated myself on that, you know. A lot of them just disliked the family of Whitney, and that was the speculation. No wonder Bobby was able to move on. And I was thinking in my head, how did Bobby just move on like that? And nobody was, clinching, talking about it with him, and he moved on, but he cried blood. He cried blood. It's titled Whitney. Oh, really? Okay, then. All right, I'll watch it. I'm telling you, I will take my time to watch. I just heard Whitney is not alive now to defend herself now. But even if she's not alive now, what about the brother? Is the brother late? Shebi they said it's the brother that said it. So obviously the brother must be alive. And let me listen to it. I'll watch it. After watching it. So because I don't know. Because when we knew her, And in the beginning, all of us that used to um, do our haircut, as when I was in the polytechnic, then I went to the university. It was witness cut. It was this kind of haircut with fringe. Is witness cuts and everything. So all that time she was still looking very beautiful and everything. And at the point, to the end, to that point that she met Bobby, she was still looking very fantastic. So I want to know, at what point did the brother say that, so maybe she was just taking substance in bits, like, that she was still able to control herself. Then maybe Bobby was the one that made it really bad, because she was really, really in love with Bobby. I'll watch it. I'll watch it. I'll watch it. I will watch it myself. Because I noticed that at one point, Whitney stopped, and Bobby he would cry. He would go on interviews and TV talk shows, and he was crying. I think he felt vindicated, but I didn't get it. Maybe because I wasn't really interested in him. Like, then when the baby, their daughter died, but he's moved on. He's moved on. He's remarried. He's doing very well, and I think he stopped taking alcohol, drug as well, and that made him really very big. That made him really very big. But I'll watch it. I'll watch it. That one too. That girl too. She too. She died of the same thing. And she went with her, what do they call, the adopted son of Whitney, her brother. She went to, they didn't marry now. She both fell around. Oh, sorry, Darara. We just woke up that day and they said the girl too don't buy. Money, what? All right, oh, my dear ones, catch you for no, that good night, oh. So that's where we will skip it. That's where we'll keep it. I'm just worried about Annie. Annie is not okay. Oh. Annie, oh, wow, okay. Go and watch those videos and do your own study. Just take your time to study them, and you will understand where I'm coming from and what I truly mean. I love you all. Have a nice weekend. I'll see you all tomorrow by the grace of God. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening to me. God bless you. Okay? Bye, YouTubers. Take care of yourself. Bye. Bye-bye.